Well, isn't this just the prettiest view of a roundabout? Sorry, isn't this just the prettiest view of an elevated roundabout that you've ever seen? With the smoke in the foreground and the wind turbines in the background. Hey everybody, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of City Skylines. And even smog can look pretty in this game, it's fantastic. So last time we added in this elevated roundabout, and it seems to be working wonders at the moment, doesn't it? Just look at everything flow nicely. We've got a bit of a traffic backup along here and into our industrial areas. And the reason for that is we've got this one road of traffic here that wants to get in and out of the city, mainly because it's importing or exporting goods to here, as well as moving goods from the industrial section to commercial sections around our city. So we need to offer them a quicker way out of the city, and that's what we are going to do today. So we are going to do that again with the same sort of thing we did last episode. We're going to have this nice sort of six-way intersect or six-lane road over here, and I want to add it in an area where we can have a long backup. Well, not a long backup, but sort of a long. Excuse me. Oh, I tell you what, that might look good. That might look very good. Basically, the idea is we want it so. This road is long, so in case there is a backup, there's not much of a backup, if that makes any sense. Okay, so the road is going this way, so first thing we need to do is pull a road off from over here. And again, I'm going to try and make it look pretty, but I'm not making any promises. Okay, I kind of need it to go like that. Space already occupied, I tell you what. No, you are not. Okay. Okay, that does not look pretty at all, does it? Let me take a quick drink. There we go. I'll tell you what we can do. So, try and get my throat sorted out. I'll tell you what, that'd be lovely, wouldn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's go like that. Then we also need a road coming off. Don't want to do that though. I want to make it an intersection. Wow, what is up with my throat? I literally just finished recording the other episode, and that went fine. Excuse me. Okay, we want it coming off this way. Oh, that seems a bit better. I'm talking about my throat, by the way, not the intersection. Invalid shape. Wouldn't mind it coming underneath here. Well, we've got a support there, which we've got to get under. So let's bulldoze that. Let's just see if we can go straight in underneath here. We can. Okay, so then all we've got to do is connect this highway ramp to this one, and this is how we're going to do it, like that. You might want to make it a little bit smoother. Why do I keep doing that? I'm spending so much money just constantly bulldozing stuff. Okay, that looks really ugly. That looks really ugly. You see, this is the problem I have with this game. I want things to look nice. That's a lot better. Okay, so people coming off the highway can do so by coming along here and up the ramp. And I've put the ramp going the wrong way. I tell you what, I hate this game sometimes. You just... I just completely screwed you up, didn't I, by taking away your ramp. Okay, pause, 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 pause. Right, so we want the ramp coming off this way, not the other way, because that means they would have to U-turn. Oh, I literally just had it there. Okay, like that. And like that. You know what? I've got an even better idea. We are going to pull a ramp going off this way. You see what I'm getting at? You're picking up what I'm putting down? Yep. Maybe a little bit steeper, like that. Yeah. Over like so. And then it needs to come down, but it's not going to because we've gone... It's too close, so that will do for now, he says, as he continues to do it. Come on, just snap. There we go. Oh, okay. So, that's fine, that's fine. But we also need a way for them to get off. And I guess we're just going to pull a ramp off this way. Whoops. Like so. Space already occupied, don't give me that. Okay. Okay, here we go. After all that fidangling, we've finally come up with this. And this better look good, I swear. square. Okay. Okay. That'll do. Pig, that'll do. Actually, can we not just pull a road straight off here and say, connect? Which way will they be going? They'll be going this way, so... Yeah, now let's upgrade and flip it. Flip it and reverse it. Wait, do I want to do that? Do I want to do that? Ah, yes, because it's this one we have to flip around as well, because we want them... Okay, after all that, I've got this road going. No, I haven't. That's the on-road. No, that's meant to be the on-road. That's meant to be the off-road. I tell you what. I swear, I know what I'm doing. Okay. So off-road there. On-road here. Right. Done. Everything is done. Let's hope now that some of the traffic which is being sort of pushed through here, and it's going to take a while to clear up, some of the traffic that's being pushed through here will actually decide to take this route instead. I don't think they will, because that's technically a shorter route, but hey, a lot of people are using it actually, which is good. I mean, it could have been nicer, but it's working. I mean, look, the garbage trucks is definitely going along it. And the reason I like using these 3-lane ones here is because it does actually split the traffic up quite early, and hopefully they will utilize all the lanes. Like if I had another road coming off here, I'm just going to show you it because I can. So if you have another road coming off here and they're not actually going to use it... Oh, okay, interesting. I thought the middle lane would be exclusively for forwards, but it's not. It's forwards, left and right, which is a bit strange, but oh well. But it's very cool how even like the road markings changed based on the road routes which are available. So along with our elevated roundabout, hopefully that will help alleviate some problems. I mean, it's not the prettiest, but hey, it's gonna do for now. I guess what we could have done is actually link that straight up to the... Don't do it, Dale. Don't do it. No, it's good like that. It's good. What I've seen some people do is... I'll just show you, just sort of quickly. Is they've linked their road up to one sort of intersection like that. And then they've pulled a ramp sort of going... sort of like this. And this is going to look really bad, but... because I can't really do it. But they've done something like that and then hooked it up. And then they've also done another one sort of going on. So sort of like this, then hook it up as well. And it looks... Actually, that looks really good. Oh, it's like a little pretzel. Oh, isn't that great? The pretzel interchange. And I would do something like that, but it makes another intersection right close to the main highway. So I think what I've got is good, especially for a sort of a one-way thing. Like coming off this one section here. And at the minute it's not too busy, but it will get busy because we're about to do some more zoning, finally. We want to push our things, or we want to push our zoning further along this way. We've got some nice industrial area we want to use along here, and having the industrial close to the highway is very good because we want them to get out of the city as quick as possible, and we're going to probably set up some train networks to do some stuff for us later on as well. But for now, we have to figure out which is the best place to continue our roads from. Because at the minute we've got these... actually, I'll tell you what we're going to do. It's probably not the best idea, but we're going to use these for... Oh, you won't let me. Why, are you a clinic? Yes, you are. Okay, so let's quickly move the clinic here and upgrade to... you know what, let's have some nice grass down the middle. Space already occupied. Well, I tell you what. Space is about to be unoccupied. How about that? Okay, just remember to move it again afterwards, Dale. So yeah, we're going to upgrade to these four-way lanes, or four-lane roads, up to that intersection there, I think. Again, we're going to have to move this, the firehouse, quite a good building to have right there, I think. Yeah, and which was the other one we moved? Was the police station. So let's move you back there as well. Make sure our zoning is back to normal, and we're going to start playing around with some high-density stuff, which really causes traffic chaos. But yeah, why do I not have this bit zoned? I should have this bit zoned for residential, I think. Aha. Okay, so let's continue this four-way road along here. You know what we're going to do, actually? We're going to have it nice and straight. which I don't usually do, and this is going to take up a lot of our money, but we're going to have to. Actually, you know what I'm going to do instead? I'm going to switch to a 6-lane road. With trees, because this is something which I have done in my own playthroughs, and I really like this. This is one of my favourite things right now. It's intersecting these 6-lane roads with a 4-way road at a really shallow angle. And you get kind of like a Times Square intersection going on. So what you do is you sort of get as close to the road as possible, just like that. Then you delete some of the original. You carry this road on through, just so you get some extra along there, because we want this road here to be the straight road, the main road, which is this one. Okay, and then you just try and hook this up as close as possible. You see, you're not going to let me now, are you? You're ruining the video. So as close as possible. I tell you what. See, this game, it really doesn't like these close intersections, but we will make it like it. Okay. How am I going to do this? Because I've done it loads of times before. Let's just carry on bulldozing. And can I not bring it in there? Of course not. Oh, there was a section there where you like me. Yeah. No, I guess what we can do actually is we can just carry it on straight from here, just so we have that sort of intersection going along. And I tell you what, I just want to make it as parallel as possible, because we're not going to get it perfect, but we can get it as close to perfect as we can, and that would be fantastic. Okay, are you going to be parallel there? Right there, I think. Like that. Okay, again, not perfect, but as close to perfect as we can get. And what I like to do now, oh, this is fantastic, we'll get to it eventually. Going to sort of exclude an area along there. Okay, so what I like to do is come off this road and zone it. And when you're using these wider roads, when you're zoning, you have to be a bit careful, because when I was talking last episode about the zone, like ending there, you have to go one further, just so that when you pull off a normal size road to the side, it actually uses the entire zone. So just be careful when you're doing that. Okay, so we're just going to sort of get the main layout done. You know what, we're going to intersect there as well. And we're going with a grid, but at the same time it's not too gritty, if that makes sense, because it's sort of at an angle. Looks very cool when we get finished with it. So I'm going to pull a road off there instead. And do I pull a road off here? No, I'm going to connect it like that. It's just to get some more interesting shapes in our city, so I think that's going to be good. And I tell you what, we're going to have some low density residential along here, just like so. Going to unzone that bit. There's some more low density residential along here. We don't really have much of demand for residential at the moment. Got a big demand for commercial, which I'm not going... Oh, not commercial, industrial. I'm going to use offices instead, and actually sort of surround this area with offices here. I'm not going to zone on the inside, because we're leaving that for something very cool, which we'll get into. Okay, so the magic number is 4, if you didn't know. 4 by 4 is the biggest sort of zonable area, or like a 4 by 4 of these squares. It's like 4 by 4. That's the biggest building you can have in the game, so that's what you want to aim for, maximizing density. Okay, so we've got the offices along there, and actually what I'm going to do is completely redo that with commercial. I'll tell you why. High density commercial actually creates a lot of noise pollution. So if you change it, or if you use offices instead, that does two things. Offices satisfy your industrial demand. So as you build offices, sort of the demand for industry goes down. And the other thing is, oh, I tell you what, actually, let's do 440. If you want to know the best spacing for these, are you going to snap? No, you're not. The best spacing for the pipelines are 440, whatever the money is. It gets your maximum density with no overlap, or minimal overlap anyway. So I'm just sort of going to zigzag them around like so. Okay, you're going to complain about no electricity for a while though, so I do want to pause and get as much of this zoned in as possible. So as I was saying, offices create a lot of noise, or high density commercial creates a lot of noise pollution. Offices don't create that much noise pollution, but they do soak it up. So what I like to do is have some high density commercial, surround it by some of these offices, and then put the high density residential in the middle. And that does a couple of things. Mostly, as I said, it gets rid of the people complaining about noise pollution. But the other thing is, it also, hang on, 4 by 4. Okay, so I want that there. It also gives the residents sort of like this central area where they can live. And it's much, much better. Because they have sort of the opportunity to get around the city a bit more. As long as they are here anyway. Let's take a look. Unpause it and see how that goes. And then quickly go with the low density residential there. So hopefully as that gets filled in, these people will stop complaining about their needs. But for now, I think that's pretty much it. I'm probably going to connect this 4-lane street up to something. I'm just not sure what yet. And basically, as this gets filled out, we can see how cool this was going to look. I mean, I did something like this in my in a separate file offline. Well, where you guys can't see it, but it does look very, very cool once it's finished. You see all these buildings leveling up. Ooh, what do you need? Attract wealthier customers to allow building to be upgraded. Wealthier customers, eh? Huh, interesting. So we need to set up a metro station. And actually, this is a good idea, Dale. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up a metro station, or one subway station here. The subway stations, their above ground footprint is tiny. I mean, look how small that is. But below ground they take up quite a bit, but we don't really use below ground for a lot of stuff. But one of the main things you want to do is try and give them links to bus networks. So for example, right in here would probably be a good place. Okay, you're in some type of building, I don't know what you are. So obviously industrial people don't really care for noise production, so they can have one. You can have another one over here. You know what? Just over the road from... I can't go there. Yeah, just over here. It's fine with that. Pro. That's going to be a bit of a problem underground though. And then residential areas. Okay, so we want to try and put them in sort of like the middle of where commercial buildings are. So like this is a good area here because we've got some small buildings. So let's add a metro... Oh, you're going to destroy the big one. That kind of stinks. Well, can't be avoided. So we're going to have a metro station there. And we're also going to have another one... oh, I need to rezone you. You got dezoned for some reason. There you go. That's probably when I was moving services around. So we also want to have another one sort of... you see, you don't want to put too many... You don't want to put it in a big cluster of residential buildings because... Oh, I'll tell you what, one in here might be good. Yeah, because it creates a little bit of noise pollution and you don't want that. Let's have it right off over the road from that bus stop. So people can get off the bus or on the bus and then straight into the metro. Okay, so now we need to hook those up via tunnels. How much money do we have? Okay, we're probably not going to have enough money to do this. Because look at that, that's going to use up all of our money just getting to there. Once we level up though, we should get enough, or we should get some more money. So we're probably going to save the tunnels for the next episode, because I think we've been going on for a bit too long now, guys. Has this helped our traffic problem? Yeah, look at that. This road and this road before was completely backed up. We got a bit extra traffic along here, but this road, I'll be honest with you, I'm probably going to change this to a 4-lane road. Maybe even 6. No, I'll probably go with 4-lane road. Our garbage stuff is almost empty, which is great, because then we can get rid of those and run solely on incinerators and stop leaving ground pollution everywhere, giving us some more zonable areas. Our roads are looking very good at the moment, very good indeed. We got some couple of red areas. I mean, this area is glowing red, even though there's no traffic backup. It's just how the game works. It's meant to bring your attention to areas which does have a bit of a traffic problem. But I mean, look at that. It's going to be fantastic. This area again, this could do with some work. I mean, no, look, it's not backed up at all. It's fine. It's flowing nicely. It's flowing well. Our traffic is looking great for the moment. A lot of that is going to change when this area becomes fully active. And I mean, as you can see, there's a couple of buildings being plopped in. Oh, they've actually got power now. Ah, they've connected. That's fantastic. How is our power and water? So we're going to have to add in some couple of things. I'm going to do that before the episode ends. Just to be like, hey, look, I did something useful. Oops, did I actually link you up? No, I didn't. There we go. And we need a poop pipe. Get the poop pipe. We need to put that over here. And we're going to get another one of these windmills. Windy mill. Again, this area here is going to be like our wind farm, although it's eventually going to go once we get into solar power. Okay, that gives us just enough electricity to power the city. Our building is on fire! Oh, that's a point. Yeah, we need to hook up services to our new area over here. But for now, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. You're complaining that you don't have enough workers, but you will have workers because we've got a nice high residential area over here. We are going to have skyscrapers very soon, and it's going to look fantastic, especially once I do with this area what I want to do with this area. Oh, it's going to look so good. Actually, I'll tell you what we could do. We could add a little bit of a path going along here. Will that actually connect? I wonder. Let's go like so. I think that connects. Yeah, it does. Ah, cool. What if I go like... What if I go like that? Okay, it doesn't quite connect up to the side, but hey, that looks kind of good. I like it like that. So yeah, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all in the next episode. Oh, doesn't it look so pretty? It does. Bye, guys.